and he had those same symptoms, and he never got him checked out. Now, he was a smoker too, and stuff like that. Well, not my uncle, her uncle.
Yo, guys, we're live.
Oh.
It's okay. No, it's not sorry. So this is the first podcast, very first podcast of our client testimony. All right. We got Colin Blair in the house, my beautiful wife Grace over here. I didn't forget to introduce you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna go through Colin's experience and his journey, working with us, and just kind of how his life has changed just by getting on top of his nutrition and getting on top of his workouts and being held accountable every day.
Taking small steps at a time to reach his goals.
Small steps. Didn't dive right into it. My man, saw me doing my push-ups every morning, saw me doing what I was doing.
Eating your chicken and rice.
Yeah. He didn't want to go all in right away, which is perfectly fine, and I wanted to work with him because I knew he was going through some stuff, and I overheard him one day, he was having problems with acid reflux and waking up, and the doctor just kind of told him that he had to get a hold of his life and get a hold of his nutrition. So that's kind of all where it started 2 years ago. I met Colin 2 years ago. We work at the same job. I see him every morning, every day, and let's just kind of go into your story, man. So let's talk about your health problems first. All right. So what was going on with that?
So for a couple years now, I was having digestional problems, gastrointestinal stuff, just everything related to an awful diet, awful food, drinks, just stuff that, the things that you eat when you're a teenager, when you're young, I still ate them. But so just was having issues. It got to the point where it needed to get checked out because it progressed, go figure. And the doctor was pretty much like, hey, the stuff that you're taking in, your body's now rejecting, and you have to fix it, or you're going to continue to have these problems, and they're going to continue to get worse. And that wasn't really an option for me. So I came in and was talking one day at work, and you overheard me, and you approached me, and not trying to sell anything, not trying to push a product on me, came and said, hey, I want to help you out, and we can start here. And you offered me that some little bit of information here and there, and I kind of took that and made some lifestyle changes, started eating healthier, paying attention to what I was putting in my body, and kind of gave me a little bit of your program or what you were thinking of starting as a program.
Right. And so we're trying to run our business. So I did sell him a $100 program. Right. Yeah. And at first you were like, "Dad, I don't know, this guy's trying to sell me something." Like you still weren't completely sold on it, but I knew what I was talking about because I lived it myself. Right. I would come in the morning like awake, alert, just did my workout, was already sweating. You're like, how is this guy so, happy and like running around right now, and everyone else is just waking up.
And it wasn't the first time you talked about this stuff either. So it wasn't like, okay, you're hearing a moment to pounce. It was, okay, hey, I hear you've got an issue.
Here's my service.
Exactly. I know what I'm talking about. I live this every day. I want to help you out.
Yeah, and you've seen me the day that we got that logo for our company, right? I showed it to you, and you knew what was coming before it was coming, and you had that in the back of your head, and man, you were someone that I could easily help every single day. It's so easy to help somebody, guys. It doesn't take a lot. If you have the knowledge and you know what's best for them, it really doesn't take much to help somebody out. So that's why Grace and I are helping, 6-7 free clients right now, because we just want to help people and change their lives and go from where Colin was to where he's at now. And we're just going to kind of go through his story on his feelings and the whole process and where he started to where he's at now. So had the health problems, had a doctor tell you, it's time to change, it's time to do something.
Yep.
So let's go into the first step, right, which was the nutrition.
Yeah.
We got on top of that.
Yeah.
Not fully on top of it yet.
No.
But just small changes,
Yep.
right? It wasn't like you jumped all into the meal prep. You didn't do everything right away.
Yeah.
He didn't log macros.
Right. Didn't
No.
log. Yeah.
Didn't log
didn't know
anything.
how
No.
much protein he was getting in. Nothing. Just small changes. Like, all right, this is what you're eating for breakfast. I'm gonna tell you to eat this instead.
Yeah.
Just small daily changes, stacked up over time, which led to a pretty drastic change.
Big time.
So, yeah, what did you do for nutrition?
So the big thing was, and shocker, soda's not good for you people. My first step was cutting out sodas. Now I've not had a soda since. It's just not drinking multiple sodas every day.
Right.
Yeah.
No lie, this is 100% the truth. I cut out sodas the first month, didn't have a drop of soda. I lost 16 pounds.
Wow.
Let's go, baby.
Now, part of that is too the nutrition. Like I wasn't eating cheesesteaks and cheeseburgers and all that stuff, but the sodas I cut out completely, and I feel like that was such a, and then I felt so much better not drinking sodas all the time.
Yeah.
But so started with the sodas, started with cutting out fast food, and then switched to. You got me onto chicken and turkey. You know,
Yep.
if you like meat, which I'm a meat eater. That's what I like.
Yep.
Not a salad guy.
Whole foods.
Exactly.
Whole good foods. Nothing
Even
processed.
even with the breads, you pointed me to the breads to
Yep.
aim for of
Low
you
calorie
know low
breads.
calorie, low carbs,
Yep.
whole grains, seeds, all that type of stuff. And just doing those little changes, like you said, the steps, like eat one step each day. Just those little steps after a while, you know, in 6 months now, I'm down almost 55 pounds. So it's been working. It's been working really well.
So where were you at?
What was
your
my
highest
starting
weight?
weight? 309. I was 309 pounds, by far the heaviest I'd ever been. Now I'm 6'2", so that denial in my head. And I've got a bigger frame too.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, you know,
I'm a big guy.
I'm a big guy. Now I know I'm not supposed to be 309 big.
Right.
But I've always been, even in elementary school, going through school, I was always one of the bigger guys in school. So that denial voice in my head, that fog that you live in, is like, oh, you know, you're just a little undisciplined for a little while. You know, maybe just cut back a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, you got to cut back a lot. And my body was telling me that, and I realized that it wasn't a diet, you know, it wasn't a fad, it was it's going to be a lifestyle change.
Right.
And that's where you came in and kind of started me and kind of guided me through that beginning part, because I think that a lot of people have, the beginning part's the scariest, the unknowing, the unsure, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the biggest thing, is really being honest with yourself.
Yeah.
And stop lying to yourself. Stop giving yourself instant pleasure, right? Like over lunch, when you're hungry, you know, going for a Snickers bar or something that you're just gonna dig into, or a box of donuts, or just instantly pleasuring yourself. Even with like scrolling through social media, like instantly just pleasuring yourself, like instantly just getting whatever you want. Like that's not the way to live. Right?
Yeah.
You have to. And this is what I told you, like a big thing that helped you with your food is earning your meals, right? Like not just eating and just sitting there and doing nothing. Like you're going to gain weight.
Yeah.
You're going to be in a calorie surplus, and you're going to gain weight every single day. And that's what happened to you. You were just constantly just eating and just adding these extra calories, getting way over what you were supposed to eat.
Yeah.
And you would just constantly add on weight and add on weight. So that's why it was such a big change for you, to when you were eating healthy, your body was like, oh, okay, I can use this food now to help burn my fat instead of store it.
Yeah.
So, and make me feel good.
And make me feel good.
That's a huge part of it.
It makes you feel so much better.
Yeah.
Yep. So you were doing that. You lost all that weight just eating, and then we kind of hit a wall, right?
Yeah, plateaued, definitely.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen, guys. You're going to change your body, and you'll do it consistently. There will be that time where, all right, you're on the first step, now it's the next step.
Yeah.
So we're on the next step for Colin, and that was working out.
Yeah.
So how did you start?
So about 2.5 months ago, I was talking to you at work again, and we were just talking about how I was getting frustrated. And I think everybody hits that point where they get frustrated with their their nutrition and their exercises, whether it's not seeing gains or seeing, you know, any results in the mirror. And that's what had happened to me, is where I stopped losing weight, and I'd watched enough videos of people saying, don't just keep cutting calories to lose weight, because you're going to start doing more harm than good. And I didn't want that to happen. And for a couple times you've been saying, oh, maybe it's time to start the gym, start doing more exercising, because we're active at our work, you know, we're very active, but going to that next step will take me to that next breaking that
level.
plateau.
Yeah, the next level. Everybody's trying to get to the next level.
Yeah.
But they're doing the same thing on this level.
Yeah.
And trying to get to the next. You have to do the things to get to the next in order to get to the next.
Yeah.
You can't just assume like, all right, I'm doing the same thing, I'm going to get this better result.
Yeah.
The same thing that you keep doing is the same result you're going to keep getting.
Yep.
So you have to go one more, go an extra step, challenge yourself,
Yeah.
push yourself to get to that next level. So my man Colin hit the gym, started him out on 3 days a week. He fell in love with it quick. Just gave him a simple Planet Fitness program. He went to Planet Fitness, just started going to the gym, doing the machines, you know, hitting chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs, core. Basic,
Don't skip leg day.
basic beginner routine, right? And,
Yeah.
and he just stuck to it. He took it and ran. He just bought our $100 program that he physically has, and he takes it to the gym and he follows it and he does it. Tracks his numbers, his reps, his sets, and that's how you really see results, is when you say, all right, I started out with 10 pounds on this machine, 2 weeks later you're doing 35 pounds.
Yep,
So that's
seeing
how,
that progress.
right, that progressive overload, and just trying always to beat yourself. It's always just a battle against you versus you. So we gave him the plan, he went and ran with it, and he just battled himself every day and did what he needed to do. He ate the right foods, he did his workouts, and then he started sleeping amazing. His life started changing. He didn't have any more of these problems, you know, health problems, and waking up with acid reflux. So honestly, just small changes in his diet, just going to Planet Fitness for $10 a month, a couple days a week. How did that make you feel?
It changed everything. It was a complete game changer. Like you said, sleeping better, not having any gastrointestinal problems, no stomach problems, like all the issues that I was having before, anxiety attacks, just feeling like crap, just not feeling good at all. It's just, I can't explain it. To say that it's a night and day difference is an understatement. It's been worth the money and then some. So yeah, it's really been working well.
Such a great feeling.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Super happy for you, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Super happy.
I appreciate it.
So
My man, this is
proud,
this is the beginning. This
Yeah.
is honestly your new beginning.
Hasn't even been a full year yet,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
and to be able to see
Yeah.
anybody that's out there listening, like getting started is the tough part. Like just getting past that mental blockage of being tired, or you know, not feeling like it, or having I had a rough day at work, and I just, you know, I needed some comfort food or something. Those are that's your mind playing tricks on you. If you can control and get your brain right, your mind right, the possibilities are endless. Like you can really see results quicker than what you even
You
imagine.
could ever even think, right?
Yeah.
If you cut out all distractions,
Yeah.
all excuses, cut everything out, and you just go all in.
Yeah.
Right? People say, and you mess up sometimes, right? Somebody will
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, "Oh, you're not perfect. It's okay." Like,
No.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with
Yeah.
you're not perfect. You can be perfect.
Yeah.
How can you be perfect?
There's always
How-
going to be negative people.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
How could you be perfect? What would you do? Wake up on time.
Well, yeah, hold yourself accountable
You
for
would,
whatever.
yeah. Can you get up at the time you're gonna get up? Perfect. Yep. Can you hit your workout in the morning like you said you are? Perfect. Done it.
Eat a
Can
healthy
you
meal,
eat your healthy
breakfast.
breakfast in the morning? Perfect. Done it. Can you go to work all day, be your best self, and just be nice and happy to other people, and eat what you're supposed to eat for lunch? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect. Can you come home and be loving to your family and do what you need to do at home? Perfect. Can you prepare for tomorrow? Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you stretch? Perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect day.
Yeah.
If you just do what you need to do every single day, those days will stack up on top of each other, and that is a win. 1 win a day, 2 wins a day, they keep going. That's a full day of winning. Stack it up against a week, a month, a year.
Yeah.
You're now living the life that you want to live. You just constantly stack your wins, and you have to go all in on yourself. Nobody's going to tell you what to do unless you hire us. But
but even you can't do it for you.
Yeah, I can't do it for you. Right.
Right.
I'll give you the plan. I'll give you the nutrition. Grace and I will set you up with everything you need. Right.
And create habits.
Create
Healthy
positive habits, positive mental mindsets. That's going to get you to where you need to go.
Words of encouragement, which is huge.
Support. Full support.
Yeah.
Morning announcement every single morning. Some tips, some advice, some just daily to get you in the mindset of, all right, even though I'm going to work today, like, my day isn't all about work.
Yeah.
I need to focus on me, right? I need to pack my lunch. I need to do what I need to do while I'm at work. Like, it's not an excuse like, oh, I gotta go to work, I can't eat healthy. Like, you just have to pack your lunch and think ahead and plan ahead. You have to plan for success. If you fail to plan, you're just planning to fail. So, I can go on all day. So we got 30 minutes, but anyway, so Colin did the workouts, went to Planet Fitness, killing it. He's ready for the next level again.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is get him in on our workout videos. All right, we're going to get him in our app. We're going to get him in his nutrition app. He just downloaded the nutrition app, so he knows his daily macros. He knows how much protein, carbs, and fats he's going to eat.
Yep.
He knows his calories he has to hit. And he's going to go on his phone, click on his app, see his Monday workout come Monday. It'll be a video of Grace and I performing each exercise, talking in the background, explaining exactly how to do it. Form, tempo, technique, all of it, breaking each exercise down to how you should be properly doing it, to feel it where you should feel it. So he's going to get all of that, and he's going to stick to it, and then he's just going to keep leveling up from there.
Yep.
Leveling up, and then hopefully one day he's going to teach other people how to do it himself.
He will.
And that's
the spread it, yeah.
And that's what you do, and that's exactly what Grace and I have done. Right?
Yeah.
We've been in his shoes. We've been in the past, not knowing what to do or didn't have the knowledge, or we had all these excuses, right? But what we did is just learned. We went out there and we learned and studied, and we practiced ourselves every morning. We're up at 3 a.m. hitting our workout here, right down the hallway from our bedroom. We invested in our home program 4 years ago, and it just stacked up over time. Stacked wins on top of each other, and now we know exactly what it takes to reach your fitness goals, which is accountability, proper nutrition, and your proper structured workouts. And that's what her and I offer. We do accountability, one-on-one coaching every single day. We're holding you accountable. In the morning you'll hear from us, midday you'll hear from us, at night we'll recap with you, how did your day go, make sure you're doing what you're doing. And then we offer you your daily macronutrients, your protein, carbs, and fats, and how many calories that you should be eating, right?
But you don't even need to get all into that.
Right, you don't need to.
You don't
and
have to.
just like Colin, right? He just did, healthier food options at first. He didn't even know his macros, but that is a big step. That's if you hit your macros and you get on top of that, which Grace and I have been doing recently for the past few months, consistently stacked up, hitting your macros, like that's a game changer, even over your workouts, right? You don't have to work out 5-6 days a week. If you hit your macros and you just understand how to get a little workout in here and there, on top of a few structured days, then you're going to see a total change in your body. So accountability, proper nutrition, and proper structured workouts with the videos. Those are the 3 things that it takes to reach your fitness goals. So if you guys need help.
And a good mindset.
And a great mindset.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of it. Is like if you're unhappy with where you're at, which a lot of people I believe are.
90% of the population.
Yeah, you have options. You can sit there and wallow in it and ignore it, or you can do something to actively change it. And that's where you guys.
And live your life.
Exactly.
Literally live your life instead of floating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where you guys can come in and help a lot of people, I believe.
Yes, we'll give you a plan. We'll give you a structured plan of purpose.
Do the thinking for them.
Right,
Yeah.
right. We'll
Yeah.
give you what you need to do in order to have the mindset of you're going to start to feel better. Like, you're not going to start working out, eating healthy, and be in a bad mood. Right?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't happen. It's just nonsense. Like,
No.
you're going to feel amazing. You're going to look amazing. And you're gonna want to start thinking, is this really what I'm doing with my life? This job that I'm at, is this what I want to do? Like, you'll have a higher sense of purpose and belief in yourself that you're meant to do more. Like, Colin, you're into novels, right? Like, you're writing your novels, and that's something that you want to do. You don't want to work a hard labor job for the rest of your life. Like, come on, man. Neither do we. Grace and I want to be at home working, doing this all day, doing what we love, is helping people.
Right.
What you're passionate about.
Yeah, exactly. Our purpose.
Because then it's not work. It's getting paid to do something that you enjoy doing.
Right, right.
Yeah. That should be everybody's dream life, right? Doing everything, doing something you love to do while getting paid for it, right? And we offer a service for you. It's a 12-month agreement, 12 months, 1 year, right? One-on-one coaching for 1 year in advance. Because we don't believe in a 3-month or a 6-month program, because you're not gonna reach your full potential. It's a journey, right? It's not a fast, pay for this 3-month and I'll change my life. That's not how it works. We commit to a 12-month year full process of taking you through the entire journey, and that's what we're doing with Colin here. You know, he started at the beginning, and we're taking him on his journey throughout a whole year and a half, 2 years, right? It takes time to really see the result that you want to see. So we offer 12-month programs, 12-month contracts, or you can pay month to month, right? You can pay for 1 month. You can see how you like us, see how you like working with us, see if it's something that you are able to do in your own mind, right? You don't want to pay for something and not do it. So you want to see if you're able to actually stick with it for a year, which when you go on the month, you'll see that you're going to want to keep going. It's not even going to be like, the gym is addicting, right? When you learn how to do it correctly, and you eat correctly, and you manage your time correctly,
it's not going to be a time frame thing anymore.
Right.
It's going to be, okay, this is what I'm doing from now on. Yeah.
Right.
Right, because you want to do it, you want to make sure you make time for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's about it, honestly, for me. Do you guys have any other thing you want to say? I was thinking about this quote in my head that I was thinking about earlier. When I had a blank on you. I was thinking of this.
Gotcha.
So, lazy people do a little bit of work, and they think they should be rewarded for it, right?
Okay.
Unlazy people do a lot of work and think they're not doing enough.
Yeah.
Right. Like, that's how I feel. We're waking up at 3 in the morning. We're working every day, doing our workouts. We're reaching out to our clients. We're having our time with Brendan. We're having our time together, barely, but it just feels like we're not doing enough, right? Like, lazy people, man, they do a little bit and then they think they should be rewarded. Like, all right, I did 1 week. Where's my body at? Like, no, man. Like, you're lazy. Come on, you have to commit. 12 months. Commit a year.
Yeah.
Tell me you'll do this for a year, and then maybe you'll see some results if you stick with it.
It shouldn't be a time frame thing. It should be okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to make it work, and you're going to hit rough patches, you're going to hit spots where you get frustrated. That's just, don't think that maybe that's going to happen, because it's going to happen, you know?
Absolutely.
But like talking about your quote, that quote that I told you the other day, the book you gave me.
Yep.
It was an excellent quote. Was along the lines of, the oak sleeps in the acorn, the bird waits in the egg, and dreams are just the seedlings of reality. So if you look at it like that, if you get your mind right and you have that drive, that passion, that vision, you can become whatever you want to become. You just have to want it.
You have to want it
see
and
yourself.
do it and consistently every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to do it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go, baby.
Dope.
So there was another one. Do you know the metaphor of the cow and the buffalo? Have I told you that yet?
I think you told me the other day, but refresh my memory.
Yeah. All right, so a cow sees a storm coming, right?
Yeah, I remember this one.
Look in the sky, a cow sees that storm coming. He goes, oh crap, and runs the other way, starts sprinting the other way.
Yeah.
And the buffalo sees the storm, and they run right into the storm. They face it straight on. Now what happens is the cow that runs away eventually gets tired of running, and the storm catches up with him, Now the cow's walking slower, and the storm's above them, constantly moving in the same direction. They're always under that fog, under that
getting rained on,
mindset, getting rained on, getting torn apart, just living this unhappy lifestyle. Meanwhile, the buffalo hits the storm straight on. Yeah, he's in it for a little bit, right? Just like when you start working out, you're in it for a little bit. It sucks. You're not used to it. Your body is sore. And then what happens is the cow gets through the storm.
The buffalo.
Or sorry, the buffalo. Yeah. The cow's stuck in the rain. The buffalo goes through the storm. And he's in it for a little bit, and then he gets through it, and then the grass is green, and he realizes, holy crap, that was bad at first, but now I'm living this amazing life. The grass is green on this side. I'm happy. I'm literally like reaching my fullest potential. I'm growing. And the cow, meanwhile, is always just stuck in that storm of just completely just getting worse and worse and worse, and just not having the right mindset. So that might be where you're at right now. You know,
it's just negative thinking.
Negative thinking. Yep, it comes down to a mindset.
Just throw those thoughts away.
Yeah.
Take your challenges.
The cow got scared. The cow got scared and ran the other way. Don't run the other way. Face your problems. Face your fears.
Turn that thought around.
Head straight into it, head on. Say, all right, today's the day I'm committing. Like, the great thing is about life is you can change it any day you want. Any day you want. You can turn it. You can turn it around. You can flip a switch in your head and say, nope, I'm doing this now. So head straight on into your problems, and they might suck at first, but you'll get through it, and you'll be happier on the other side.
Are we done with quotes?
Signing off.
Signing off. Yeah, that's it. Peace. Till the next time. Next time Colin's on here, he's going to be freaking yoked, guys. He's going to be jacked.
Maybe I'll clean myself up. Maybe I'll clean myself up a little bit too for next time.